All right, y'all. What's up? What's going on? Okay. Just got done with a little workout. Now I'm good to go. What's up? Just wanted to jump on here and do a little live tonight. Pretty much open, discussion. Well, I know there's some fights I want to talk about here. And just some general stuff about the previous weekend. We didn't have no UFC this past weekend, but we did have the Invicta card. What do we have? Invicta 57. I didn't get a chance to watch the whole card though. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. I think there was a few finishes on this one. I watched some of the prelims, but I got to go back and take a look at it. Overall, I think the card was good though. For some of y'all that did watch it, I think some people have said it did deliver. So let's see what's up. 6, Marcus. Hey Tiago, what's going on, man? Yeah, 6. It's that time again. Ernest, what's up, man? He said good evening. Marcus, I need more offense from Lipski and Jasmine. James said, who you got between Jasmine and Lipski? Yeah, let's talk about that first. I ain't really got nothing, no outline for today as far as what I'm talking about. These are just some of the fights that I've been one of the fights I kind of neglected so far. What's the other one? Oh yeah, Araujo and Kareem Silva. There's some fights that's coming up soon. Yeah, I've just been kind of missing because we had some other action going on. But yeah, let's talk about this fight here. This one here, man, I really think I could see Ariane De Silva versus Jasmine going either way. I mean, am I wrong for that? I could see that one going either way. Like, I think technique-wise, De Silva definitely has what it takes to do some serious damage here. But can she keep it consistent throughout the rounds? Like this, does she have enough composure to keep Jasmine honest? Like, that's what I keep thinking about. Jasmine, this girl, she likes to fight. She gets ugly in there. She don't care. Like, Jasmine is a street fighter type of girl. Like, you see, she's the type that will fight in the street. I think she is like that. Jasmine is that type of fighter that, if you mess with her, she probably will go off, and even probably before she was a fighter. That's probably how she got into it, right? She probably is the type to, jump on you if you messing with her or anybody in her crew. I think that's something that kind of overwhelms some of these fighters. Some of these other girls, they came into the game, just off of, a disciplined sport, being disciplined and, learning the martial art. But some people just have that fight in them, even outside of the cage or outside of the ring. They just like to bring, they just like to get in there and do it. They just like to fight. So it's all in if De Silva can control that. Now, Ariane, she's got the firepower to stop her. She can do that. Jasmine takes a lot of shots. Jasmine, she'll take too many shots for her own good, and that's where her downfall is. Yeah, okay, she can go in there and fight. She can get down. She can get dirty. But for the more disciplined fighters, that can turn over a perfect punch. Hey, you don't want to take too many shots like that. You don't want to be up in there getting hit by Ariane De Silva multiple times. You know what I mean? Like, that's one girl you don't want. You don't want to hit you more than once. She'll turn you into De Silva. She'll turn you into a grappler real quick. She'll turn you into somebody who wants to go for takedowns real quick. And that's something that, Jasmine has going for her. James said Lipski is better on the feet, but Jasmine just grinds some girls out. Yeah. The way she's able to just walk through some strikes and then get you down and then just maul you and beat you up on the ground. Sometimes that overwhelms these girls. Yeah, Lipski. I still call her Lipski. I'm gonna just stick with Lipski. I'm trying to call her De Silva now. I'm trying to call her De Silva, but it's hard. It's like Chikagan, what's her name? Seminara now. I mean, Chikagan is hard enough for people to remember, but now Seminara. So I mean, look, Chikagan's about on the tail end of her career, so I'm gonna call her Chikagan, Chuk, whatever, to the end. All right. So for now, yeah, we're gonna call her Lipski. Okay, for some of y'all in the stream that don't know, De Silva used to be Ariane Lipski. All right. Yeah, Jasmine, she's more tough than anything. Yeah, no doubt. I think she's good at wrestling. I think she definitely has some skills there. I think she definitely has skills on wrestling. But that's what makes this fight interesting. That's what makes it hard to pick, because there's like a good balance on both sides that kind of make this fight harder to. Well, I won't say, yeah, I'm not betting on it, but it makes it hard to just like stick with one person here. Ariane Lipski, she can hurt you. Her takedown defense has gotten better, but can she handle that strength when she gets down? Can she get back up? I don't know. She did a good job with Aldridge. She did a really good job with JJ Aldridge. She kept JJ Aldridge at bay. She busted JJ Aldridge up. JJ tried to turn into a wrestler in that fight, but nope. Takedown defense was on 100, clinch, knees to the body. So Ariane, she has that. That's something they really worked on. That's something I do respect Ariane a lot for, is because she is improving as a fighter. She has improved. And she did well against Kareem Silva. She did okay. She did a okay job. I mean, she kept Kareem Silva kind of honest, even when she wasn't firing shots off. So Ariane Lipski has improved at that. Like, she's not really that much of a sitting duck. I just kind of look back at some of her previous fights, like Montana De La Rosa. Sometimes, it makes me go back and look at those. Priscilla Cachoeira, just some of them fights where she kind of got, dominated or folded. But throughout the years, she has kind of balanced out. And I think that Jasmine may be a fight she should be able to control. Okay, she should be able to control. But yeah, that's the one thing I can say. Yeah, 2B, what's up? And he said that the fight's gonna be entertaining. That's the only thing I can 100% say, is this fight should be entertaining. I mean, Jasmine, she don't care who you are. Who she fight last? Well, she's fought Priscilla Cachoeira. That was a good fight. Fatima Klein, that was a good fight. And that fight there, that's another good example. Like, Fatima Klein, little strawweight, brand new to the UFC. I'm gonna say she's little, but Fatima Klein, man, she got off some shots. She got off some shots on Jasmine. So imagine when Lipski cracks Jasmine with something. Imagine that. How's she gonna react? I mean, Natalia Silva did drop her a couple of times, right? I believe she did flash knockdown. She didn't flash knock down Jasmine. So Tracy Cortez just really started improving her hands. She was able to box up. Jasmine. So yeah, man. Should be interesting, man. I think that fight's going to be entertaining. November 2nd. Let's see, De Silva is 13 and Jasmine is 14. So it's not really going to elevate somebody too high. Like, nobody's going to top 10 off of this one. But let's take a look at the rankings here. Did any of y'all watch while I'm looking at these rankings? Well, hold on. I'm not going to pull up the rankings. I want to see the resume here. Did anybody watch the whole card in Invicta FC? I know you did, Marcus. Like, what did y'all think of the Invicta FC 57 card if you watched it. Watched a few prelims. Shout out to what's her name, Maria Jujic. She got the 100th knockout in Invicta FC. First round knockout over Maria Favela. Shout out to Maria Favela, man. She came back, coming back after beating cancer, so I got to give her a lot of credit for coming back. That was good. The fight didn't go her way, but just to get back in there and do what she did, Let me see. Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine, since losing to Cortez. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. The Priscilla fight was after the Tracy Cortez fight. I keep thinking that the Tracy Cortez fight was after the Cachoeira fight. But no, okay, yeah. That Tracy Cortez fight was already a year ago. Can y'all believe that? Dang. Where's time be going, man? I mean, that was already a year ago since Tracy and Jasmine fought. Wow. Okay, so yeah. Tracy. Let me see. Jasmine. Yeah, Jasmine's on her little pattern. She'll lose a fight, win two, lose a fight, win two. So I hope she's not due to lose another fight. I hope it's not like a pattern like that. Really, I don't care, man. Like, I think both of these fighters bring something to the table. I think if Ariane De Silva was to win, I think she would be kind of a threat more so to the champ. If Jasmine was to go in here and drown De Silva, I think Jasmine would get somewhere maybe the top 7. I don't know who was that asked me that in the chat once. I don't know if it was you, James. Somebody asked me the ceiling for Jasmine. Was it you 6? Somebody asked me that once. Somebody asked how far I think Jasmine would get. And I said, yeah, I think Jasmine would get somewhere like between 7 and 10. I think yeah, Jasmine goes like the 7 or 10. Now, Ariane, on the other hand, I think if she can go in here and control somebody bigger than her, again, my big and strong, I think De Silva has the technique to get there. I mean, hey, look, counted Grasso out before. I think De Silva's got the hunger and some good tools that she's sharpened up over the years that could get her a little bit higher. Maybe I could see her getting the top 5. Maybe I'll say somewhere about around 5 or 6. Somewhere around 5 or 6. And that's if she's really, really committed. All right. Yeah, what's up, Gary? Yeah, it's De Silva now. Yeah, I'm jumping back and forth because sometimes I'll look at the poster, then I'll say De Silva, then I'll look away and I just freestyle it. I just say Lipski, So I hate to confuse people like that, especially casuals. They probably like, wait, we got 3 people fighting? De Silva's gonna fight Lipski and Jasmine. People gonna be getting thrown off. But no, when I do that, man, De Silva and Lipski are the same people. All right, just so y'all know. People actually gonna think that we got 3 in there fighting. Lipski versus De Silva versus Jazzy Vicious. James said, yeah, might have been me. Not sure if it was. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, somebody had asked that once. Paul said, yeah. What's going on, Paul? He said just showed up. Yeah, we talking about Jazzy. What you think? Who you got in this fight, Paul? Talk a little bit about Jazzy. Talking about De Silva. Gary said Silva's his pick. As an early pick, yeah, I mean, I can see that. Can't really go wrong. I mean, I think this is one of these fights where I can't really say, oh, how you picking Jasmine? Why you picking Lipski? Don't really matter. I think they're around the same rank as 13, 14. Look at the people they lost to. Shoot, Ariane did lose to Cachoeira. Jasmine, she whooped her though, man. She did whoop her. Hey, BJ, what's going on, man? Chat fam, man. BJ, it seemed like I ain't seen him in a minute. But just talking, BJ, just talking today. If you got anything to say, let me know. It's kind of an open talk. I'm just running through a couple of fights that I've been missing over the past few weeks. Who y'all got, man? G-Frame, what's up? Ariane Lipski / De Silva or Jasmine. What y'all think, man? Like, what y'all think about that fight? James said prelims were on YouTube. I saw a girl KO another girl pretty good. Yeah, that's the one I remember most. That Maria Jujic knockout. James. Gary said Lipski's defense worries me. Plus, she doesn't use the jab enough. I agree with that. I lean towards Lipski though. Yeah, her takedown defense, yeah, but like, yeah, her striking defense, she does take some shots. Like Lipski does take some shots. Took some unnecessary shots from Casey O'Neill when they fought. She got, her head jabbed a few times before she finally, landed the perfect right hand. But if Lipski, be a little light on her feet, she should be able to pot shot sometimes. I keep looking at her thinking that she's the type that's, gonna not be so stingy with the jab, but yeah, she will be kind of stingy every now and then. Marcus said, as far as takedown defense go, Lipsy was able to do good with Kareem Silva's grappling. Yeah, she did. She shut that down. She didn't become another casualty. She lost, but she wasn't a casualty on that resume. She did well at that. So that does stand for something. Yeah, James. Yeah, I already did a video on that another channel. Yeah, Daniel Dubois, man. Daniel Dubois. I was kind of leaning towards Daniel Dubois, James. I ain't gonna lie. Something about boxing, I just pick it just like that now. Like MMA is harder to pick, but someone was telling me Dubois was gonna win that, James. I just don't believe in I just couldn't believe it. AJ is gonna keep coming back, gone, coming back, go, come back. It don't really work like that. Like I think his days are kind of done now. I think mentally AJ's checked out of boxing. Like just been doing it for so long. He's just kind of there, Nothing's really changing. Mentally, he's just, I don't know. I just don't know. Like those antics he was pulling before, a little while back in the ring with Usyk. I don't know. BJ said he's going for Jazzy. Oh wow, you going for Jazzy? I would see Ariane breaking before Jazzy. That's true. I see that too. Like I see Lipski breaking focus. I see Lipski breaking focus. That's why I keep saying, like, skill wise, she's good. She's good, better than Jazzy. But Jazzy fights, man. Jazzy likes to fight, and those are the scariest type of people, man. Those are the scariest type of fighters. Those fighters that like to fight, and they can keep coming. So Jasmine is a 3-round fighter. I'll go ahead and say that. Lipski, yeah, Lipski, she can fight. She can fight 3 rounds. I mean, she'll be there for 3 rounds. Let me say that. Like, I'll say Lipski's probably like a 2.3 round fighter. Is that fair enough? She's like a 2.3 or 2.5 maybe. But Jazzy's a 3. She's a 3-round fighter. Like, she'll fight all the way to the end until she finishes. She definitely a 3. She's definitely a 3-round fighter. There's no quitting her. 2B said it's a 50-50 fight for me. He said, I'm torn between rooting for Jazzy for the sake of building that Natalia's legacy and the Silva for the sake of her showing hunger and improvement. Yeah, you really can't go wrong here, man. You really can't. Yeah, that's what's crazy, BJ. Lipski being hook heavy. Like, girl, you got long arms. Use them straight punches. You got that long right hand. Just throw that right hand down the pipe. Moonlight, what's up? He said, greetings, people. Who wins this Tatiana Suarez fight on the thumbnail? Who wins it? Who y'all think, man? Who y'all think? Let's talk about that here. Let's talk about that here in a minute. Paul said, dang, this one is tough. I'm still kicking myself for doubting Jazzy in that last fight. Lipski has slick, powerful striking, and Jazzy gets hit a lot, but Jazzy has the takedowns and ground and pound. I didn't really doubt Jazzy in that fight against Klein, man. I was more so riding with Fatima Klein. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see Klein do something big, come into the UFC and scare some people, but it just went the way it was supposed to go. You can't come in there and just try to dog with a girl that big and that experienced, even that much experience in the UFC. Good on her for coming to fight a ranked fighter, though. Fatima Klein's stock just went up, though. OG Frank in the building. What's up, man? Oh, BJ said combo it's time to fire back up our triple threats. Oh yeah. You mean fire up the new ones or fire up a new one or just revisit? But yeah, it is though. I mean, that's what I'm saying too. Like that's what's making it hard. Like I don't care if people disagree or not. I really don't care. Like we already know. Look, even if Valentina was get the belt back, man, we know he ain't gonna go on a run this time. I said it's possible. It's possible. Anything is possible in the world of MMA. But we all know, come on, man. Like these girls right here, they ain't looking nothing like the past. That's what I'm saying. Like when I saw a lot of these fighters fighting from the BJ from the first generation to the second generation, the triple threats, I said somebody's gonna come here and stop. Hey, shout out to BJ. Grasso was on his list. Tyler Santos was on my list. I thought Tyler was the first to do it. I'm just saying. But Grasso, she did it. So that tells you right there, look, ain't gonna be no long run this time. I don't think ain't gonna be no long run. Ain't no long run. I'm telling y'all, okay? There's not a long run. That's why, hey, BJ, you picked Grasso. That was good. You know, like I said, there wasn't nobody. There ain't nobody that was gonna lay down like that. None of these fighters was gonna lay down. But yeah, let's talk about this here real quick. We just said maybe this is your time and no one might do it. I think she can, man. I think she can. I think she can. Okay, you said yeah, revisit the second gen. I did put Macy Barber in there, BJ, but Macy Barber, she's about to make. I hope she don't make me regret putting her in there. She better not. She better not regret making me put her in there. Natalia, she's firing off though. You know, Natalia Silva, she's in there, and Natalia Silva's the one at the highest right now. Then Kareem. Paul said I've seen Lipski quit or get put away at least 3 times. I'll make an excuse for it, Paul. Against the Zombie Girl, that was at a higher weight. That was at bantamweight. I'm making an excuse for it there. Lipski fought Cachoeira at 135 and Cachoeira missed weight, and she did that on purpose. The Montana fight at the time, I ain't making no excuses. She got drowned. Montana whooped her. You know, she should have known what she was coming in there against. Montana beat her. Antonina, same deal. You know, hey, my girl JoJo beat her. You know, so hey, JoJo beat her before. I want to say did Molly McCann beat her too? Did Molly McCann beat her? But that was old Lipski. You know, that's old Lipski. We'll see if somebody can bring back a flashback in there. All right, BJ said bet on Macy. He said bet on Macy. He said keep her in there. All right, I'm gonna keep her in there. Because she's still on her little streak too. So we'll see. All right, what do y'all think, man? Hold on here. Let me see here. Where'd it go? Hold on. I'm trying to find something here. These dang on thumbnails of mine, they be getting mixed up. Yeah, Molly beat her. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now in Greenville South. Okay, I remember. Macy's Carrie Ball said Macy's losing her next fight. Who do you think her next fight gonna be? Natalia Silva? It looked like Macy back to work, so you know we'll see where this is going. We'll see if she comes back by the end of the year. Let's see, December 7th. Oh yeah, okay. Man. Who did you have in your threat list this time anyway, BJ? I can't remember everybody that was in your threat list for this second generation. Let me see. I'm looking for something. BJ said they tripping on Macy. Are we? I'm not. She's in my list. Paul said quit doubting Mace. I can't help it, man. Like, I cannot help it. I'm just being honest, man. Like, it's some things I'm just looking at, and then I gotta kind of question. But I'm not gonna throw it out yet. I'm not gonna throw her out there yet, man. I'm gonna keep it right there because she does have a nice little resume. BJ said Macy, Aaron, and Stoliarenko. Oh, you got Stoliarenko. No. Oh, you got Aaron in the see. I had Aaron in the first time. See, yeah, I have Aaron in my first run. I still think Aaron's gonna be there, man. I still think Aaron's gonna be all right, man. Now y'all believe in Aaron though. It's crazy, y'all got Aaron on y'all second run, or BJ got him on his second run. You didn't have her on the first run, man. Y'all thought Andrade gonna knock her out. Now y'all got her in there after she lost. Oh man, now she got to fight Rose too. Y'all sure you want to keep her in there now? I'm just messing. Anything can happen. I'm rooting for Aaron. 2B said Macy might want that Grasso fight. Hey, the question is will Grasso take it now? Do y'all think it's gonna be the same? Kong. Oh my goodness, man. It don't take much. One fight, 6. That's all y'all. That's all y'all needed to see was one fight. Just one fight, and y'all want to give her the belt. Dang, I'm glad y'all ain't in charge of the belts. Oh man, y'all don't need to be judges there, man. Y'all gonna kill Valentina or Grasso or Manon, whoever has a belt. Y'all gonna rob them. Manon, Valentina, they could go in there and 50-45 Wang Kong, and y'all gonna give Wang Kong the belt like that. Y'all gonna do her wrong like that. James said you're rooting for Aaron against Manon. I am. Y'all like Aaron. I want to see her come back. You know, Aaron's still young. I like Aaron. Now, who am I like picking though? Who am I picking? That's a different story. James. BJ said, my bad, it was Macy, Lipski, and Stoliarenko, so I gotta change my pick. Yeah, you better you better be. See, that's what I'm saying, but I know, like, it seemed weird. I was like, how you have Aaron in there? I was like, I don't remember you putting Aaron in there. Like, I was like, didn't he have Macy? In there? So yeah, Macy, Lipski, Stoliarenko. That sounds more like you, BJ. That sounds more like you right there. Now you said you got to change the Lipski. That's why I was questioning. I was like, hey, how you? He picking Jasmine, but you got Lipski in there, man. Oh man, that's funny. Oh boy. Oh, woo. Colostrum, what's up? He said, Combo, who do you think will be the flyweight champ at the end of 2024? I think it's still gonna be Valentina, man. I don't think they're gonna do the I don't BJ. I don't think they're gonna do the I don't think they're gonna do her first title defense in December, honestly. So yeah, Valentina will still be champ by the end of the year because I don't think they're gonna do her first title defense this year. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, dang, BJ. I was like, that seemed weird too when I heard you pick Jasmine. I was like, dang, he picking Jasmine over Lipski. I was like, maybe he got Jasmine in his triple threat. It's like maybe he got Jasmine in there. Macy, to me, oh Diaz, oh okay, but ain't winning no championship. You think so? At the end of 2025, ooh man, at the end of 2025, ooh man. Question is, how many people gonna have touched that belt? That's the question. How many people are going to touch that belt? 6 said Rose slaps Aaron. Oh, we'll see. Zama said, isn't Rose Aaron 5 rounds? It's supposed to be. Is it a main event still? Or did they move that Marino fight up? Is Brandon Marino on that same card? Because if he is, I thought they were the main event. Well, regardless, if it's co-main or main, it's supposed to be a 5-round fight, from my understanding. Josh, what's up? He said he got Jasmine by decision. All right. Josh said, does anyone know if Dakota is jumping ship to UFC? Nah, not till she fight. Not till she fight that. She's in the tournament. Yeah, she still got Tyler Santos problems. She ain't jumping to the UFC yet. 70-30 over Aaron. Okay. I mean, we saw a lot. Man. We saw a lot, that Aaron had to work on when it comes to fighting this high level striking, man. So she's still waiting. Yeah, the tournament's still in effect. They haven't fought yet. That's what she's waiting on. They still got to get that through. Oh, shoot. Gotta stretch my back out. Yeah. She want that $1 million check, man, because you might not get them. You might not look, Josh. If you go to the UFC, you might not get them $1 million checks anymore, unless your name is Holly Holm or Kayla Harrison. And Nunes, was like who else as far as WMMA fighter? Valentina did, right? Grasso and Valentina did. It was just at the very, that very low million. It's 1 million. That's all they were getting. They ain't getting like high millions like a McGregor or so on, like that, John Jones, right? So Kayla did right. Kayla stuck it out for a few seasons, got some good money over there to kind of build up her worth. And that was smart. So if Dakota does it, decides to stay another season, you know why. To be said, hey, what are the chances that the two Jackies, Jacqueline Amram and Jacqueline Cavalcanti, live up to the potential of the Silvas? It's possible, man. I think Cavalcanti looks good. I think she looks good. The thing is, Cavalcanti's in a division with some big girls, and Cavalcanti, man, she's not that big, and we still haven't really seen her grappling and takedown defense tested against some big UFC fighters. She's controlled some bigger fighters when she fought in LFA, with her striking, but I haven't really seen, we haven't seen her in the UFC yet have to like wrestle with some girls and, get on that cage and fight hard, like we haven't seen that yet. So it's hard, man. It's really hard to say because now you got Caitlin Vieras, you get higher, Macy Chason, Kayla Harrison, Norma Dumont. Them are some big girls, so Cavalcanti, I don't know if it's going to be some strength training she's going to have to work on or something, to be able to handle that strength. But she looks good. I just don't know if they'll live up to the potential of the Silvas. Same thing with Amram. Amram, she long, man. She is long for the division, but there's still some holes in the game. Like a girl knows how to finish, she can get in there, but she's gonna meet some better wrestlers at 115 as well. Sam Hughes kind of put her on, put us on notice with what Amram is lacking. So that would be interesting though. You got two Jacquelines going there and run it. I would love to see Cavalcanti do something though. I like what I see from her. BJ said Cavalcanti might rely on her striking too much. That style is tailor-made for people like Misha. Oh, that's what he want. All right. Matchmaking Monday. That's what I want. This is what I want now. See, BJ, why you gotta do that? Cavalcanti. See, BJ want to start. So now this is what I want. I want all the smoke. Cavalcanti. I know I spelled it wrong. I left off an I. Whatever, however you say it. This is what I want. Lolita, what's up? She said, is Macy healthy? She looks to be now. She's supposed to be. She's back. She said she was back in there training. She's been posting a lot. I mean, a lot of the stuff she's been posting seems more just like model-esque stuff. It seems more like promotional stuff. Like she's building up a brand. But nothing really like just fight updates, you know what I mean? Like nothing really like sparring and training updates. So as far as being ready to fight, I don't know, but healthy wise, she's looking healthy. She looks healthy. Misha takedown, Tate bodies Cavalcanti. Oh, look, this is the smoke right here. Yeah, 2B says she's fighting this weekend. Yeah, she's fighting Cornell. She's stepping in for the Cornell fight. Paul said I'm gonna take a shot on Nora this week, and I think Eileen smokes Daria. I'm going with Daria Lesnikova. I'm going with Lesnikova this weekend. Lesnikova and Cavalcanti. Nora's nice though. I mean, I like her. I like her as a fighter. Yeah. Eba Silva in a future fight. Ooh. Ebos versus Silva. I would have to go in Natalia Silva, man. Maybe by head kick. I mean, Macy Barber caught her with that head kick, so I'm thinking, Natalia Silva catch it real quick. Cavalcanti versus Miranda May is good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I don't know. No, I don't know. Miranda May, she kind of, I don't know. I ain't gonna say she falling apart, but she getting older, man. Eileen Perez versus Kayla. Kayla by demolishing. Kayla by 5-second demolishing. You won't even see Eileen Perez in there. I mean, as soon as Kayla takes her down, you won't even see her in the cage. Like that's how Kayla will cover her up. You won't even know she's in there. Now you look down, you think Kayla's fighting herself when she's like laying on her belly. Then you see, oh man, shoot, where did Eileen Perez go? Oh, she's up under Kayla. Oh, there she is. She gonna be flat like a pancake. Like in Tom and Jerry cartoons where they be flattened. Eileen Perez is gonna be flattened out whenever she fight Kayla Harrison. Let me see. Hold on. I got something for you. Hold up. All right. Hold on. This is gonna be Eileen Perez when she fights Kayla Harrison. Hold on. Ah, snap. Come on. I'm gonna show y'all Eileen Perez this is Eileen Perez after she fight Kayla Harrison. Hold on. See that's how Eileen Perez gonna look after she fight Kayla Harrison. BJ said I wouldn't count out Perez wrestling even against Kayla. Okay, this is her right here. Lolita said Perez not scared at all. You ain't got to be scared to look like this. I know many people not be scared to fight somebody and they wind up looking like this or they wind up on their back. So, hey, I give her all the credit in the world for being brave. All right. I give her all the credit in the world for having kahunas. But you're going to look like this right here. Gary said, could Eileen make a run at flyweight if she stops eating ice cream for breakfast? She ain't that big. Like some people make her out to be like this big, thick girl. Like Norma Dumont's bigger than her. Macy Chason is bigger than her, Like, is she that big bone? Like, I gotta look at Eileen again, man. Like, I have to look at her like I gotta look at her frame, man. Like, cause she don't look huge. Like, she don't look huge. I mean, some of these girls, if they just get on the right lifestyle and diet, they could be trimmer. They could be. G Frank said, I keep forgetting Eileen isn't a flyweight. No, yeah, she's not. She's a bantamweight. I thought you meant moving down though. Does she carry a lot of muscle? Yeah, I gotta look at her. I don't look at her that long. She is meaty. Okay, let me see. Because even when she's in there moving, she just always looks like a smaller bantamweight to me. All right, let me see. Yeah, her back is kind of big, Yeah, her upper body, by her back, she does kind of have some big triceps too. That last fight too, she looked like she did put on a little weight, muscle. Let me see. Yeah, her arms are a little bit bigger than Jocelyn in this picture, and her waist is kind of big. Yeah. Lolita said her backside, her butt's big. Is it like? Don't look that big. I mean, Norma Dumont is like. I guess that's what I'm talking about when I see like somebody with a big backside, like Clarissa Shields. Norma Dumont. That to me, that's big. Like to me, at all honesty, I don't think Eileen Perez has like a big carriage. Her butt's not that big. It is really not. So I can't really say there's a lot of weight there. And that's what I'm talking about. I'm not looking at it. I'm just saying like there's not a lot to. It just don't look that big to me. I mean, Norma, Clarissa, that's big. That's big. Butt wise. Six said, look at Aldana. You talking about big? Yeah, Aldana's big. Aldana's big. Kayla Vieira 70-30 or not even. James said Kayla Vieira 70-30 or not even. I'll say around like 70-30. Maybe 60-40. Yeah, I think Ketlin has a chance if she turns it up. Like I think she has skills, but sometimes she just don't. I don't think she tries to let it go enough, man. But Kayla might be a problem. Kayla might be a problem for her. Okay, so what do y'all think of this fight anyway? Like, what do y'all really think of this one? What do y'all really think of this fight? Like, do y'all have a real big problem with it? I had my heart set on Suarez. I had my heart set on Weili Suarez after a few months passed by because I was just in that mind frame. That's what they were going to do. I was just like, okay, they were quiet for a while. Suarez was probably thinking that she was going to be the one to get it, from my understanding, right? So I thought they were just going to go ahead and make the fight. But this comes out of nowhere. I mean, I might be partly responsible, so I might have to blame me because I kept saying they need to reschedule this. So blame me, I guess. You can partly blame me because I did say a couple of times, well, that was over the summer, man. That was back in like what? That was before. Wait a minute, was that around when Jandiroba? Before Jandiroba beat Lemos, I was like, why don't they just reschedule this fight? Because it was something I wanted to see like 3-4 months ago. But now, as time went on, I just thought Suarez was already getting trained. I thought she was already, getting ready. I thought she was already training for something like a championship fight. I thought that was going to be her opportunity to go ahead and, go for gold since it's been a long time. And we don't know if she's going to ever be like 100%. So it's locked in now, but yeah, it's not a bad fight. Would you say Lolita? Good fight. Yeah, it's a good fight. It is a good fight. Lolita said, great fight, actually. She said, I want Verna to win. All right, let me ask you though, like, you want Verna to win. Do you think she can win? Do you think Verna is able to win Lolita? Zama said Suarez will lay on her. Same way Kayla Harrison's going to lay on Eileen Perez. Like that? No, that's worse. Gary said, if Lauren Murphy can make flyweight, so can Perez. Hey, you right, Gary. You right, man. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, she don't look as big as some of these other bantamweights. You might got a point because, Chikagan and Lauren Murphy, they moved down. I think she could off a lifestyle, change. That's why you said, she stopped eating ice cream. Yeah, like, stop eating ice cream. That cut out a lot. To be praying we get through the weigh-ins and it actually happens. Sucks how Weili will be waiting though. BJ said Whaley might be injured though. Y'all think she's injured? You think so? Closum says she ain't injured. She's partying. Uh-oh. Running Rini, what's up? She said, good evening. Her favorite MMA community. Can't stay just saying hello. Going for Verna. Let's go, Verna. And to hit the like button. Dang, going for Verna too. We got 2 for Verna. This ain't even a pick show yet, but you got people going for Verna. Zama said, not the same way, but Suarez won't have much offense. More control. And James said, Malone can make flyweight. Most of them can. Yeah. Yeah, especially if it ain't like muscle. Yeah, BJ. Yeah, if they can make Manon, can make Montana can make 125. Yeah. G. Frey said, I think Verna should have got the shot instead of Whaley. 6 said Verna's breaking kneecaps when she fights Suarez. Speaking of kneecaps, she got to watch out for her own knees, though, man. You got to watch out for her own knees in that fight. I think she had that knee surgery, too. I ain't going to lie. Look, I know we said Suarez going to go here, lay on her, spank her. Jandiroba can move now, man. Like, Jandiroba got some hands, though. Like, Verna's hands have gotten better, man. I'm telling y'all, like, Verna's hands, am I wrong? Y'all know Verna's hands got better. And them hands may have gotten better to enough to give Suarez some problems. I'm just saying. I'm not, look, does she win? I don't know. But, like, them hands might give Suarez some problems. Come on now. Like, will she throw that right hand now? Was she bouncing in and out? She ain't going to be there to just be taken down. And come on, black belt like Verna, she going to be waiting to be taken down. She going to be looking for that. Like, she probably going to be like, I wish you would, Suarez. Like, she probably thinking like, I wish you would take me down. I wish you would right now. You see Mackenzie Dern didn't even take Verna down. Look, I'm just talking to fighter. Look, I ain't making no pick tonight. I'm just saying that this fight is going to be better than we think. This fight is going to be better than we think. It's going to be a little bit more competitive than we think. So I'm just saying, like, you got to think Verna has gotten better since the last time. And the last time before that, since the Dern fight, since her fight with Carla, you know, styles make fights. Things get different. You know, if Suarez wants to be more physical with Verna, Verna might choose to be a little bit more lighter on her feet and nimble and moving around. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's got that plan B to possibly strike a little bit more in this fight. So, yeah. BJ said because Dern knew she could box up Verna. Man, I still think Verna won that fight. Verna still won that fight. I mean, I know what it says on paper. We count it as an L, but Verna didn't look bad. Verna did, like I said, Dern didn't want to take Verna down. They were respecting each other. They were respecting the crap out of each other as far as ground game. So let's see, like, if Suarez come right at her, would she want to take her down? Would she have the game plan to control her? Do y'all not think Verna gotten stronger? Like, am I the only one? Like, Verna got some muscle, but I mean, she actually gotten stronger too, man. Like, does anybody not notice that? Like, y'all think she's the same fighter she was a few years ago? Like, no, fighters get better. That's why Verna's here now, because we can't base. I mean, we can look at some of the past experience, but we can't base everything off of the past. Like, if Verna happened to lose to somebody before, she learned from it, got better, and said, okay, we don't want this to happen again. So this is what we're going to do now. We were a little weaker before, so what are we going to do? Work on our strength and conditioning. You know, we're going to put on a little bit more muscle, get stronger, and you improve as a fighter. So when a fighter improves, you know, expect some changes to be made. Expect things to look a little bit different. Dozier with music. What's up? He said, this is the right fight at the right time. Jandiroba earned the opportunity and Suarez need to work. Yes, she does. She needs to work. She does. Jandiroba is going to beat Suarez, Moonlight said. Oh, we got some. See, so it's about even. We got a lot of people rooting for Verna and thinking she's got the skill set. Brian said, I've always liked Verna, but I want Suarez to win because Tatiana's kind of getting screwed. Yeah, part of me wants to see Suarez get her shot. Like, I just think so many things have happened in her career. And I don't know how much longer Suarez has, you know. I really don't. I do not know how much more time she has at this point. James said the question is, Whaley will fight the winner around March or summertime. Depends. Let's see. Whaley's getting the winner of Tatiana and Verna, no doubt. Is Whaley doing her contenders fight in December? Paul said, is it a 3-round fight? I assume it is. It depends on the placement on the card, I guess. Those are said, is it a 5-round fight? Let me look at it. Let me see where it's placed on the schedule, what they have it as. 2B said Verna is dangerous off her back and Tatiana needs to take down. So it's going to be super interesting to see what happens. Yeah. Moonlight said Jandiroba was also very strong on the fit. I'm taking Jandiroba's wrestling and we cancel each other. Yeah. Josh said Tatiana's at wrestling. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Moonlight said I've never seen a shoulder like Jandiroba in MMA. Yeah, she's gotten stronger, man. Yeah, CBJ, you got to acknowledge that. Verna's gotten bigger, stronger. She's big in the serving there, but standing across from Tatiana's a different story. Yeah, and that's where I think that's where her striking comes into play. Like, you know, if she knows she can't hang like that, she might start using her striking. Let me see. This is on UFC 310, right? Let me pull this thing up and see where we UFC 310. Let me see 308, 309. Oh, it's still to be determined. They don't have any information on it yet, so I can't say, y'all. It's not up there yet, like as a fleshed out card. So it doesn't say if it's a main event or co-main event. And if it's further down the list, it's going to be a 3-round fight. Let me see. Anthony Smith and Dominique Reyes. They're the only other fight on the card right now. Let me see. Smith, Reyes, Suarez, and Jandiroba. They're both on the main card, but we know they're not. This is a pay-per-view card, so we know they're not going to be 5-round fights, I think, right? We can pretty much assume that. Josh said main events should be 5 rounds. Yeah, main events are always 5 rounds. If you mean co-main events, Josh, co-main events should always be 5 rounds too, I think. Or title eliminators should always be 5-round fights. Coachman said they were booked to fight last year. Who pulled out? Six said Whaley gonna fight a super fight. Just watch. Who do you think that super fight gonna be, man? Think it's gonna be Grasso? Think Grasso gonna try to move back down, or is she gonna move up and fight Grasso? I don't think there's a super fight for Whaley right now. Right? Yeah. G frame, but definitely a 3-round fight. This is on a pay-per-view card, so Suarez, Jandiroba on a UFC fight night card, they could pull a main event, but on a pay-per-view card, Suarez coming back to fight and Jandiroba, let's be real, that's not main event worthy or co-main event worthy on a pay-per-view card. That's going to be like the opener for the pay-per-view card. So it's three rounds. Somebody asked earlier, Aaron versus Rose if Aaron versus Rose was a 5-round fight. Let me check. Well, Marino and Albazi are the main event. No, Rose and Aaron are a co-main event. Rose and Aaron are a co-main event, but it could still be a 5-round fight. It is a 5-round fight. It is a 5-round fight. 5-minute rounds, it says here. Yep. Rose Namajunas versus Aaron Blanchfield, co-main events, 5-minute rounds. Yep. Yeah, because let's see, Marino, Albazi's main, Ariane Lipski and Jasmine, they're on the main card. Okay, that's not bad. All right. Let's see what else they put up there. So you got 4 top 15 flyweights on the main card. Yeah, flyweights be doing good. Aaron versus Rose should be main or co-main for sure. It is co-main. It's co-main. Dozier said, do y'all think Verna had the edge if they fought months back? I think she still has the same threat level. Like if it was a few months back, I really don't think it would matter. For me, I think that be about the same. I think Verna is still, well, I would say before the Loopy fight, I think it would have been different. But after that, I think being able to just really work on her striking and improve as a fighter, Dozier, I would say that maybe it would have been different. More so Suarez is the way I would say. I think now Verna has more of a thing going. I think confidence is a big part of Verna's momentum too right now. You know, I think that's really pushing her in this Suarez fight. And now I have to give the edge more now than before Dozier because she put together a nice win streak. Because now she's asking for the belt, you know. So that tells you where Verna believes where she's at. You know, I think Verna believes in herself more now, which puts her in a better place. So for sure, I think her. I give her more the edge now than say a few months back. Closestrom said, yeah, it is. Aaron versus Rose is a 5-round co-main. Yep. James said, Kamo, how insane would it be if UFC makes Weili versus Valentina before Manon gets her title shot? That would be disgusting for your girl. That would be disgusting. Yeah, that'd be disgusting for Manon, man. Like, that'd be disgusting for the whole division. That would be disgusting for the whole sport. If they made Valentina versus Weili, that would be sick. They might as well then like give Manon an interim title. You know, let her go in there and beat up Macy Barber or something for an interim title because I know she'd be mad enough to do it. You know, so yeah. If they did something crazy like that, that's James. That is sick right there. Weili versus Valentina, that'd be a disgusting fight to make. Right now, with what we got going on at 125, they better put that junk aside. I tell you what, James, if they do make that fight, because you brought it up, I'm gonna block you. G Frame said if they book Weili versus Valentina, I suspect it would be a retirement fight for Valentina or something. A big fight for Val to go out with a bang. I don't think she's ready to retire yet, though. It's only fair they make Verna versus Tatiana for the interim belt. Yeah, I think so. You know, I think they got to, like, because they're gonna be held. You know, they're gonna be holding out for a while. I thought Aaron and Manon should be like for like an interim belt because they were out for a while. James, I said I said that, James, because you brought it up, man. Oh, Six brought it up. Six brought that fight. Oh, you getting blocked too. If it happened, okay, James, my bad. See, I saw your name because you mentioned my name there. But Six brought it up. If that fight happened, y'all both getting blocked. How y'all like that? We just said I think Verna versus Suarez is a necessary fight. It is. It is. It's necessary. It is a necessary fight. I mean, it comes down to that, man. Like, I already made some strong arguments on that too. Like I understand why, because let's be real. Like, does Andrade fight in a fight against Montana at 125? Does that really prepare her for Weili? Do those fights prepare Suarez for Weili? No. Like Verna actually would prepare her even more for a fight with Weili. I'm just the reason I was kind of rushing, I'm kind of worried about her injuries, but if she's okay and they doing everything all right, and she's medically cleared to fight and she's healing up, I just think that like a Verna Jandiroba fight would answer a lot of questions. Like this version of Verna is like going to be the toughest person on Suarez's resume. Am I right or wrong? Like Carla on paper was, but come on, man, Suarez versus Carla. Verna's gonna look. She's looking like the toughest person on Suarez's resume today. I mean, Nina Asarov. Okay, yeah, went the distance, but shoot, maybe if she had Suarez had Dern up here as of lately, that would have been a good fight. Maybe Jan Jean on too. Shoot, even Lemos. I mean, she got two former champs, Esparza and Grasso, but we gotta look where they was at. Right now, we talking like 115. Another former champion, Andrade, but where's Andrade standing? 6-year Weili due for a flyweight debut. Man, she better stay away from flyweight. Look, if she move up to flyweight, go ahead. Weili better stay away from flyweight, man. We flyweight got a good thing going. Who else want? Look, yes or no? Weili need to stay away from flyweight. Y'all said Andrade need to retire. Yeah. Paul said Valentina ain't beat Manono. Look, we about to talk about that. Suarez versus Dern is what I would have booked instead. Yeah, that would have been a good fight. That one would have been good too. Any of these matches would have been good. Tatiana would be the first person to finish Verna. 2B said flyweight don't need Weili right now. It's already crowded. It is, man. And Brian said Weili needs to stay away. She needs to stay away from 125 because look, I'm telling you, look, if she come up to 125, as much as I love Weili, her work ethic, I'm rooting against her every time. I'm sorry. The sport is too important. Sport is too important. Know your place. Look, Weili fans gonna get mad as crap. I know 6 ain't gonna get mad. 6 ain't that hardcore where he gonna hate on. He ain't gonna hate me because I'm telling the truth. 6, look, I'm talking about crazy Weili fans gonna get mad. When I say this, look, if Weili move up to flyweight, I'm rooting against it every time. I don't care. Gonna fight Rose again, I'm going for Rose. Grasso, I'm going for Grasso. You want to fight? Oh, is it Natalia Silva? Natalia Silva. And you already know if she fight Manon, I'm going for. I'm just saying, man. She's not needed right now, flyweight. Already got a nice little lineup. Paul said Grasso was the only one to get a finish in that trilogy. There's no other trilogies in the sport, right? Or I mean the UFC as far as WMMA goes, right? We kind of missed out on a Nunes Pena 3. I ain't gonna lie, I would have liked to seen a Nunes Pena 3. Part of me wants to see it. The only other trilogy I want to see is Andrade and Namajunas. I wanted to see Rose and it's still not too late. I wanted to see Rose versus Jessica 3. That's probably like the only other trilogy I want to see. Nunes Pena 3 would have been interesting, though. I know y'all would have been talking some junk about that fight. That would have got people talking mess. I know James would be wanting to see. I'd want to see Nunes Pena 3 more than Nunes Shevchenko 3, because Nunes already 2-0 with Valentina, so I ain't trying to see that. Yeah. We just said feed Kong to the king. Kong won't beat Montana, in my opinion. I told you that's why I need to see that fight. That's why I need to see that fight because you're building up Kong like she the one. So, all right, let's see what she do against Montana. If Montana lose that one, I'm be a little disappointed in her. To be said, Val has scored at least one takedown against everyone she fought, so Mano might get taken down too. Montana stops Kong. Close said when it comes to scrambles, nobody's better than Tatiana. I mean, nobody is strawweight. Yeah, yeah. Valentina's taking everybody down. She sure has. She's taking everybody down. Holly, Pena. Yeah, Nunes in the second fight. No, she didn't. Yeah, the first fight she did. Question is, did she keep her down though? That's the question. That is the question. But let me see. What do you think, BJ? I'm gonna ask BJ because he's looking at the other fighters too. Of course, he's got his triple threat. All right, BJ, how far does Valentina get in title defenses this time? Like, just be honest. Like, how far do you think she gets? Like, if she does get one, like how far do you think she'll get? Do you think she'll get past one? Let's say if she does beat Manon, like, does she keep it going? How long does she keep it going? Yeah, I'm asking Jay. Yeah, I'm asking BJ. Jay, I ain't gonna ask you yet because you're gonna say she beats everybody. I'm gonna ask somebody that's done research that's been doing research on the other fighters. I'm asking somebody that knows the other fighters. James said you ask, you asking the Grasso Eric. Hey, look, G Frame said my comment on the last video got deleted. It did. What was the comment? Yeah, BJ. Yeah, if she's a beat Manon, she still got a murderous row. Aaron, Natalia, Macy, all killers, man. Then Kareem Silva too. It's not over. 2B says, much as I know Manon is next, I really need to see Silva versus Manon. Six said, what would be the biggest money fight to be made right now in WMMA? The biggest money fight to be made. The biggest money fight to be made right now. It's really hard to say, man, because there's just going to be periods where it's going to be a little dry. It's just like the heavyweight division, man. Like the heavyweight division a few years back in the 2000s, there really were no big money fights. You really got to scrounge for one or make some mismatches because one might be popular in another division, but they could be outmatched. You know what I mean? Like it's like back in the day, like let's say 2006, 2007, 2008, there was no big money heavyweight fights. Vladimir Klitschko fighting a washed up Mike Tyson isn't a big money fight. Vladimir Klitschko fighting Oleg Maskiv, in a big money fight. I mean, Wei Lee carries some stock, but there's no other fighter for the fight right now. Amanda Nunes, no, and Amanda's retired. Kayla Harrison, nah, too big. Valentina, it's not really a big money fight like that. Valentina got other work to do. Nobody really wants to see that. I just don't. I think we're at a period where there's really no big money fight. 2B said Kayla Nunes. That's about as big as you can get. That's about as big as you can get right now, and even then, that's not huge. Josh said Kayla Harrison wipes the entire bantamweight division, boring and not money making. Yeah, it's not. It's not honestly like it's not gonna be money making. It's gonna be like a run like Vladimir Klitschko in boxing. You know, possibly she could dominate all of them and then it'd just be boring. You'd be like, okay, what's next? Yeah, BJ said, let's see if Kayla can beat Ketlin first. Yeah, yeah. As a lover of the sport, yeah, James, there really is no like huge draw like Ronda anymore. Whaley is probably that one. James, I would say that like she's a draw, but I don't think like Ronda level draw. Like she's not a Ronda level draw or like a Manny Pacquiao level draw or Floyd draw like that. But she's the only one we have. That's why it's hard to make another fight or a big money fight. Oh yeah, back to my question, BJ. Valentina, how many defenses does she get? Because James was over there talking about not to ask you. He said because you're not biased, but he said, let me ask the Grasso era guy. How many title defenses did Valentina reach this time? Paul said, I think Valentina versus Rose would be pretty big. BJ said 2 max. Yeah, we agree on that. That's what I said. I say about 2 max. I say if she gets this one, probably get one more. I would say about 2. I'd say about 2. You know, and I'm really pushing it. I'm pushing it with 2. Man, BJ, I remember BJ when you was on the last stream on my link, man. You said you couldn't believe I was gonna pick Valentina again. Hey, I stick it out, man. Yeah, Aaron could be a bad matchup, man. Aaron's really got to like, oh man, like Aaron's really got to work on like her timing and like taking her head off the line more, man. Like if Aaron's able to throw a good overhand right, I know, BJ, you wanted Viva Mexico, but it just didn't happen. No, it was Viva Mexico for nobody. It was Viva Mexico for nobody. The majority of the fighters Saturday night, man. I'll say 2, James. They back on that Aaron. Bad man. No, Styles make fights, man. Styles make fights, man. If Aaron can work her long jab in there, man, and she put some serious pressure. This is the question too. Look, we talking about people she might take down. Oh, she might take Manon Fior down. Do you think Valentina is going to take Aaron down? That's the question. Yeah, that's a question for him, BJ. Look, they talking about her taking everybody down. Do you think she's going to take Aaron down? Like, yeah, you could take Lauren Murphy down. Okay. You can take Jessica Andrade down. All right. Not really a threat. You could take Chikagan down. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Take Grasso down. But are you really going to take Aaron down? That might be the one fight where we don't see her go for a takedown. Will she want to take her down? You know, we talking about, okay, she's going to take these other fighters down, take Manon down. Did she take her down? Would she take her down? Oh, now Jay's talking about who cares. Oh, look, we fight every fighter different. No, we talking about her taking people down though. James said you guys talk as if we need to take down. I'm bringing up what y'all was talking about. Y'all the one talking about she's gonna take everybody down. And, you know, she's gonna take her down too, and this and that. So I'm just kind of jumping in on this little train and trying to wonder if she'll want to take Aaron down like that. Hold on. BJ said, I don't think Aaron needs to completely revamp herself, like you're saying. She was in there against Manon. Aaron fought well with as much size as she gave up. Physical attributes play a part. You think so? Like, I don't think she needs to completely revamp. Like, no, don't change as a fighter, but she's got to do some things differently with her offense. Like, that's a given. Like, I think she does. Like, because Valentina can still turn angles. So Aaron's got to be on a solid game plan instead of making a straight beeline. That's a given. And we all know leaving that head wide open means possible knockout. So offense with striking offense, there has to be some visible changes. There's got to be some changes where we see this is different, that's different. And the Rose fight is going to be a big test for that. So if we see something similar to the Fior fight and the Rose fight, then I think it's safe to say, it might go the same way. Taking down Aaron is a gamble. The fighter has to be willing to take. Valentina taking Grasso down was safe for Valentina. Yeah. To be said, Val might, because one of her go-tos in clinches is to go for the trip takedowns or throws. Yeah, and that might be dangerous because Aaron likes that trip too. So Aaron might already get a read on what Valentina's doing when she tries to get that, and Aaron's gonna be like, "Oh yes, let's do it." I think on the ground, like, I feel like Aaron Blanchfield will welcome any type of fight. I think just her being a fighter, she'll welcome any type of fight. But I think when she fights Valentina and it goes to the ground, she's gonna love that. Yeah, Josh. She has a lot of tools. She's got a lot of tools, but some of these girls, they work on their tools. They work on specific ones that could be a problem for her. Like, I definitely think she'll have a plan, but I just think sometimes, these girls, they get a read on her and they understand it and they'll figure it out. Zama said Aaron Chef can take Aaron down by the end of the rounds just for established control. Yeah, it'll probably be like a surprise thing, but I don't think it'll be somewhere she just dominates, Robot said if it goes the same way that Aaron can't beat elite strikers. I think both of the Silvas beat Aaron. If any, G Frame said if any part of Val versus Aaron looks like Val versus Santos, then I don't think the fight goes the distance. Yeah, Aaron looks more for finishes than Santos does. That's kind of, that's just what she does. Lolita said, "Do you think Aaron has improved from the Manon fight?" I hope so. I'm sure she has. I'm sure she's working, but as far as how she applies it in the fight, that's yet to be seen. BJ got something for you, Robot. He said Karine is not an elite striker. Stop. I can hear BJ saying that too, man. Like, I can hear that right now in his voice, especially how he got it on caps. Look how he got not and stop. Look how he got stop on caps. I already can hear it. Oh, man. What you got to say about that? What you got to say about that, Robot? Aaron is a much better striker than Karine. I think she's better. I think she's a little bit better. Yeah, I do. I think Aaron is a better striker. I like Aaron's jab. She's more proven. I already know. Yeah. All right. So let me come back. Let me go back. I'm gonna pull up this weekend's card. Let me see. Who do we got fighting? Daria Zelesnikova, Eileen Perez, Cavalcanti and Cornell. I'll actually be working this Saturday, so I really won't be missing much as far as what to call on this card, right? Dang, let me see. Dang. 3, 6. There's like 6 fights on the main card. Oh man, this is an early card too. This is an early one, y'all. This is an early one this Saturday coming up. It's a noon card, y'all. So be prepared. Which is good. That's good. Maybe I can get up and catch some of these fights. As I, catch a little nap before I head out to work. But Daria and Eileen, yep, Cornell, Cavalcanti. Let me see, 6 fights, 12 fights. Yeah, there's about 12 fights on this card. Okay, yeah, not bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna be on for that card anyway. Like I said, not missing much. Oh yeah. In 2 weeks we got the Pennington and Pena fight. I'm kind of looking forward to that fight. I don't know about like BJ said. I didn't say Kareem was, but Aaron's stand-up is better than Kareem's. Yeah, he didn't say that. Yeah. He who was that instigating? James is instigating. He didn't say that. He says just more proven. Like Aaron striking is a little bit more proven. Aaron can throw some head. When we talk striking, I'm talking kicks and punches. Aaron's stand-up is all right. Like Aaron can throw head kicks. She can fire off jabs. Maybe it's just some of the some of the more tricky fundamentals that she needs to add to her game. But for what her striking is, as far as it's got her striking is all right. Of course, there's gonna be some bumps in the road when you fight a better one like Manon, or when you're up against Rose next. That could be a possible L. We don't know, but how far it's got her, Aaron's striking is proven. Aaron got a heavy jab. To be said, anytime Pena fights, I gotta watch. Yeah. I'm ready to see this bantamweight title fight. I'm ready to see this bantamweight title fight. I'm ready to see how it plays out. Here we got the flyweight title fight and the bantamweight title fight, but no strawweight title fight. Wei Lee must be injured, man. Paul said, Marina and Lucindo. Oh yeah, and Carl Letitia. Carla's farewell fight. Oh yeah, those are good fights. I really look forward to seeing what Lucindo's going to offer here too. Closer said Karine has more power in her punches than Aaron. She may have a little bit more power. Yeah. I think Aaron has better management with her distance as far as connecting. Aaron's connection rate, I think, is better though, as far as like eyeballing and catching their opponents. Like I just feel like sometimes Kareem throws them air kicks too much. I think Kareem throws them air kicks too much. I think Aaron, she knows how to measure and line them up better. G. Frank said Aaron's hands and even her head movement looked pretty good in the regional. She got checked hard in the top five fight. We can compare Kareem, but it won't matter till we see, Kareem's hands. Right. That's exactly right, G. Frank. I'm going to put G. Frank's comment right here because this is all we saying. Like, it's proven. Everything he said in his comment, basically, like I'm saying, Aaron's hands are proven. Aaron's striking is proven. Like I said, I'm gonna say striking, not just hands, but overall stand-up. Overall stand-up is more so proven in Aaron Blanchfield. Karine is getting there. She's looking better. But where Aaron stands a little bit higher, and the opponent she's fought, she's done a little bit more, so it's proven. Can Kareem pass her? Sure, she can. But right now, Aaron is a little bit more proven there. Now, I'm not saying Aaron beats Rose. We comparing Kareem and Aaron's stand-up game. Like I said, I'm just being honest again. Look, who throw more air kicks? I'm talking about them air kicks. Aaron, Closum said Aaron didn't hurt Manon. She did land that head kick. See, you know what I mean? Look, I'm gonna watch everything. I watch all fight. I mean, even if I'm picking somebody going for him, I'm looking at the mistakes made. Aaron did land that head kick in the 5th round. She did land that head kick. I'm just saying. How does Kareem look against Manon? I would pick Manon in that fight. Two beasts. I think as far as like stand up, if we just talking stand up, I think Manon would win that hands down the same way, maybe even a little bit more one-sided. It's like, see, again, Aaron closes distance better. You know, Aaron closes distance. She knows she's visual. She knows how to close her distance. So I think Aaron touched Manon more because she knows how to fight behind her jab, fight behind a little bit stronger in her offense. It's still a little sloppy and leaky. It's going to look that way against a much better striker. But as an MMA striker, you know, Aaron's got some things. You know, she's got some things. You know, she's got what she needs to get the fight where it needs to be. Now, if she going to be full-time stand-up? No. Yeah, she did. She did close. So she took the shot, you know, but it was there. She took it. She took the opportunity. You know, she took the opportunity. You know, she got her a Snickers bar out of it. All right. Okay. But my point is like not looking at power with Aaron Klostrom. It's looking at her opportunities, you know, her selection. She found the opening and she took it, you know. Didn't work. It worked better for Manon that, you know, she took it, but didn't work well for Veronica Leonardo a while back. But might not work for the next girl. James said after we take care of Manon, if she doesn't move up, she might be the ultimate gatekeeper. Okay, we'll see. Okay. So what else? What else we got going on? Nothing really. Like I said, I just wanted to get on here and talk a little bit of MMA with y'all. So Paul said, is Bo Nickel fighting Paul Craig? Is he? Who is Bo Nickel's next opponent? Let me see. Is that a joke? Let me see, Paul Craig. Yes, he is. November 16th. He's fighting Paul Craig. 17-8, Paul Craig. Paul Craig coming off of 2 losses. Paul Craig, who is what? 2-4. If you want to go all the way back to his last 8 fights, he is 3-5. Paul Craig, who's 3-5. That's Bo Nickel's next opponent. Is it on the pay-per-view card? Let me see. Is he going to be on the main card? Oh, yeah, it's on 309. And Bo Nickel is, oh, my goodness. Bo Nickel is the 3rd fight up, too. They got Bo Nickel right before Charles Oliveira and Chandler and John Jones and Stipe. they going to put that as the 3rd fight up from the co-main event? Oh, boy. To be said, Bo might actually score a KO. He probably will. I don't even think I'll say might on that one. I think he probably will. 6 that only 3 WMMA fighters have the option of reaching double champ status. Hamzat and Bo, yeah, that's a good one, man. That's what we need to see. I want to see that sometime in 2025. G. Frank said Dern started learning to throw some slick combinations. She got way too confident in her hands and wasn't working enough on her wrestling. Right. She trying to, focus thinking she was ready to box with girls, but then she learned the hard way. Like her striking was enough to get her some damage points, damage and takedowns, but that's what it should have stayed at. But then she jumped on that train and thinking her striking was enough to stand with Marina and Yan Zhanan. Closeman said, looking back, I can't believe Jasmine made strawweight. Yeah. James said, nothing could be more hilarious than Stipe beating Jones. BJ said, War Stipe. Oh, boy. We'll see. I think Jones about to wrap it up after this one. He going to retire. Yeah, Robot. If UFC wants more pay-per-view, then let him fight somebody that can test him. Yeah, not a squash match. Right. I mean, they got him high up too, man. Like, I remember the last card, he was the opener for the pay-per-view, right? And now he's the third from the pay. He's the third fight from the main event. I'm like, come on now. Oh, I know that for a fact, BJ. Yeah, I know that. Lucindo might beat Marina. Yeah, that's what makes it a good fight. That's a big one, man. There's a high chance with it, man. But yeah, I think it might be time for Jones to retire too, because like, when was the last time he fought, man? Like, I know March 2023, but before that, it was like 3 years. Like, he'd be fighting less and less now, so just don't really seem into it. So, if he's ready to be done, so am I. But let me see what's next, y'all. I'm about to get off of here in a minute. I'm just trying to look at anything else I wanted to see as far as fights. Oh yeah, what do y'all think about? I'll be quick on this one because I had it in the title here. Hold on. Yeah, speaking of Kareem Silva, hold on. Dang, I just noticed that, man. They about to make Viviane Araujo fight both Silva girls now. All right, I'm about to go fix something to eat here in a minute. Okay, where is it? Where'd it go? Whatever. Oh, there it is. Okay. Closum said 308 is better than 300. Yeah, there's been a few of them that's been better than 300. Yeah, but let me see what is 308 again. Like, who makes up 308? Because I don't doubt that at all. So, oh yeah. 308 is way better. Unfortunately, there's no WMMA fights on there, but yeah, I think that's a pretty good card there. Yeah. Okay, yeah, be brief on this one here. Yeah, man. So Araujo, man, she's got the she's probably had the toughest task of having to fight both Silva girls, right? So what do y'all think, man? Like this one here, I don't know, man. Is as many good matches as there can be, and there are at flyweight. I'm sure this one could turn out to be a good fight, but I'm not as excited about this fight here. It could be a good one. It probably will be. Araujo is big. She's strong. She's definitely durable. She's got a black belt as well. But Karine, she's on a warpath now. Karine's on a warpath now. So this is like another tough fight for Araujo. Both Silva girls, man. Both Silva girls on resume. This one's gonna be hard. Araujo got pushed back. Got pushed too quick, in my opinion. Do you mean like she got pushed early in her career? Like, you think she got pushed too quick into this fight, or just in general, like she got pushed up the ladder too much? Karine got to look good against Araujo. Yeah, she's got to look good. She's got to look good. That's the thing. Like, this is going to be a test for Karine to see if she can go back on her submission ways. But Araujo, she's tough. Like, defensive wise, she's been hurt, but she can come right back. She can defend well. She's not somebody that you just go in there and think you can submit easy. But if Karine submits her, I think if Karine submits her, that's really going to put some girls on notice. Like, Araujo, even though she makes a lot of mistakes and gets touched up on the feet, the jiu-jitsu is another story. I think Araujo is kind of underrated. She chooses to strike a lot in her fights, but I think Araujo's jiu-jitsu is underrated too, as far as, her control, how she's able to get out of certain situations and put fighters in control on the ground. She just, over the years, become more of a striker. But, Karine Silva is just getting better. She's just getting better. Defense and patience is going to be a big thing for Karine in this fight, though, when it comes down to how she stands with Araujo. Araujo is going to be looking for bombs. And that's that. But we were just talking about, we have a discussion on, like, is Karine Silva stand up better? It may not be better than Aaron's, in my opinion. I think Aaron's is a little bit better, a little bit more proven, but this is where Karine Silva steps up. This is how Karine Silva improves her striking. She can't stand in front of Araujo. I don't really sell this off of like Araujo being able to knock out Karine, because Araujo had that one big knockout against Toledo Bernardo. Let's be real. That's the last time she had like a highlight reel knockout. That was at bantamweight years ago now. That was, how far back was that? Was that her first fight in the UFC? Yeah, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, and she landed that big bomb in the UFC. But other than that, she's never really knocked anybody out. So I don't really see Karine having to worry about the power like that. But I think Araujo does have some speed and good pop on her shots that could make Karine think. But we already know, even when you compare these two, Araujo has had some cardio issues in the past. I think it just comes down to her pacing herself. But Karine, even though she's been getting a lot of finishes, I think that she prepares for 3 rounds. She's already said that. She said that before. She was like, hey, we get the finish, but we prepare for however the fight goes, however long it goes. So I respect Karine on that. They train hard. So Karine Silva training for 3 rounds. She'll be prepared for whatever comes her way. Oh, Robert Henry, what's going on? He said salute combo in the entire chat. What's going on? Robert Henry back in the building. Good to see you. Good to see you. Zaman said Natalia was straight washing her, got control for a round. Are you talking about the Karine Silva fight? Yeah. yeah, should be a good step up for Silva. And for Araujo, this is a fight I think it could, if it don't go her way, man, it could be I hate to say it, I hate to say you think it could be her final fight in the UFC. There's been some cancellations on her part. I mean, Araujo hasn't really been like thrashed or anything, but she's been coming up short in the top 15 right now. Grasso, she lost to Ebos, Natalia Silva. She was able to get a close one against Jennifer Maia. I mean, if Jennifer Maia got cut, I don't know if Araujo lose this one bad, she could get cut, right? Like Araujo is still, I can't really say like Araujo would be a gatekeeper, but kind of like a stepping stone, sadly. Like where she has enough to give some fighters work, but they can try things out on her. I hate to see Karine go in there and just have her way with Araujo. I still want to see Araujo make it a good fight. I just hope. I hope Araujo's healed up. I know she had an injury. I hope she's focused, man, because she got to see this as every fight could be a last fight. But I hope Araujo sees this as, hey, they're probably eyeing her. They might cut her because there's a lot of girls coming up. They trying to make room for Wang Kong and all these other fighters in to come up, and fighters they want to push up to the top fast. So, you got to do something to keep your job. Shoot, if Araujo lose this fight, they might make her fight Wang Kong. They might find that as a place to sneak Wang Kong in and say, "Oh, let's put in there Araujo next." So she got to be careful. They might see her as that type of stepping stone. So we'll see. James said, "Who do you think Karine should fight next after Viviane Araujo?" Let me see if she beats Araujo. Let me see. If she's able to beat Viviane Araujo, I would say, let's see, Karine's number 11. She beats the number 9, and she's in the top 10. I would say Chikagan. Or, okay, James, I would say she fights Chikagan if she beats Araujo, or the loser of Aaron Rose. How's that sound? Because she'll be top 10 by then. Oh, what's going on, Muhammad? Yeah, that sounds ideal. I think if Karine beats, let's see that Chikagan fight or Aaron Rose loser. G Frey said, I think it's a must win for Araujo. Otherwise, he's PFL bound. Most definitely. James said, "Oh, you give her the loser of Aaron Rose." Oh yeah. I would at that point, because at that point she is Karine would be number 9. So Aaron Rose loser would probably be 5 or 6. So yeah, I think it would be good to go for Karine to get that fight. All right, BJ said, peace out, chat fam, bedtime. See y'all Tuesday night. Oh yeah, for sure. Bedtime, BJ gotta get up early. I gotta work tomorrow too, but I don't work till late. So I got another 24 hours. I'll be up for a while. I'm just about to eat dinner here in a minute. But yeah, BJ says, see y'all Tuesday. If y'all haven't subscribed. Oh, yeah, shout out to BJ. I was just looking. Yeah, I'm just about to pull your channel up, BJ. Let me see. Let me pull you up here. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. No Filter MMA. We're gonna be over there on Tuesday. Yeah, shout out to BJ. BJ over at 800 now, man. Shoot, need to be at 1,000. What's going on? Yeah, man. Look, BJ at 800 on the way to 1,000 now. BJ, No Filter MMA over 8 now. Keep it going. Hold on. Be over there on Tuesday. BJ said, they hate me. I don't know why. They ain't a lot of MMA channels I listen to. I really don't. Besides you, and Coach, like on a consistent basis. He said, they hate me. Yeah, it's always a great program, always a good show. Always got to listen. I'm at work. I be remembering days I'll be at work over there just listening to the show or jumping on. And we ain't had a good smoke show in a while though, man. Ain't had a good smoke show in a minute. G Frank said Aaron Rose lose versus Corinne. Yeah, that's what I said. Winner versus Grasso. Yep. Natalia Macy, exactly. That's why I didn't say. Yeah, that's why I didn't say Macy versus Corinne. I don't want to see that yet. Macy need to fight Natalia. Macy needs that silver. Macy, the only silver Macy getting is Natalia. Yeah, Corinne, I think deserves a loser. Aaron Rose, most of those are good matches. Yeah, BJ, we ain't had no show. We ain't had no smoke show in a minute. All right, Rennery said good night to their favorite WMMA community. James said, but if Rose wins, I think she's next for the title shot. Yeah, most definitely there. But you know what? In the case, James, in the case Aaron wins, I don't think Aaron gets a title shot. I don't think Aaron's deserves that title shot. Rose, yeah, because of her streak, but Aaron will just have come off the Manon fight and beat Rose. Like, I still think she got to do one more thing. Maybe I'm being harsh, but we'll see. Robert said, not Robot Chick, but Robert said, BJ and his homie here. It's just MMA talk at the end of the day. Yeah, that's all it is, man. Like, my opinion is my opinion. Hit BJ his opinion, his opinion. Coach his opinion, Addict his opinion. Everybody got their opinion on the sport, and that's all it is. Like, I learned, throughout the years, man, people, man, they when you have your opinion, they act like it's the end of the world. I'm like, no, man, this is how I express mine. This is how a lot of express the ones that get on YouTube. This is how we express our opinion about fights. Us that really analyze fights, we get on the mic and we talk about it. If you don't like it, you get on the mic and talk about it. That's how I see it. You gonna get on the mic, share your voice, show your face. We do it. I ain't scared to do it. We do it all the time. Talk to fighters, talk to them behind the scene, done interviews with them. We do that. So it's just talk. It's just discussion. It's discussion and it's promotion. It's promotion for the fighters. So people don't need to be taking what we say is like the final word, even though we do speak the truth. Even though we do speak the truth about a lot of the stuff. I mean, hey, you don't like it. Hey, you can disagree, but at the same time, don't disrespect somebody. Like, if somebody has an opinion, that's their opinion. If they bring it in a logical way, they bring it. That's okay. If people say things about fighters I don't agree with, but if they make sense about it, I'm like, okay, I can see that. All right, that makes sense. But I don't agree with it. But that's your opinion. As many times me and BJ talk about a fighter and we talk and he says, I see this in a particular fighter and I disagree. I'm like, okay, he might be on to something. I might not see it, but he might be on to something. But I ain't gonna say, oh, he's stupid. You stupid, BJ. You an idiot, BJ. Take your mic away. Be like, be quiet. Y'all be quiet. Especially y'all that ain't got no avatar and like I said, won't take a link. The ones that, talk disrespectful and you ain't never seen their face and don't even say it, I don't even know if you're real. You could be AI. I'm like, ain't nobody trying to hear that. BJ said people confuse being passionate for being disrespectful. Right. Being passionate, that's different. BJ, I look out from within the combo / BJ guard. All I see is filters. BJ said, at least James will take a link. Yeah, he will. I denied him a link. I denied his link last Saturday because he wanted to talk about the Valentina fight, but he ain't seen it. Robot said exactly combo no need for name calling because we have a different view. Yeah, I ain't calling nobody no name, with their opinion. Like everybody got their own opinion. Robert Henry said, one thing I learned from posting videos online expressing my on certain things is that people will go after you for weeks, long after you forgot about what they were mad at. That's true, man. Like if you don't say the things that people want to hear you say, then yeah, they'll leave you or they won't support you. Like I can always like have a different opinion than you, but I'll still stay sub to you, Like I might have a different pick than BJ or coach or whoever, you Robert, and I'll still say sub to you because, I like and respect everybody. I respect the views. I respect the views, of what people are talking about. BJ said, all right, y'all, I'm out. Oh yeah, BJ. So I ain't got to work, but yeah, I'm gonna get up off of here. It's been fun. Hit that like on your way out if you haven't. And yeah, this time I'm done, Brian. I am shutting it down. I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down this time. Hit that like, y'all, and subscribe. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. I'll see y'all Tuesday. I'll be over there, trolling BJ. I'm out. Peace.